Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I am so excited to have you join us because we've got a very exciting opportunity to share with you. It's been life-changing for me, my husband, my team. As a matter of fact, I got back in this industry of network marketing only 2 years ago. My name's Faraday Hosenipur. We were in traditional business in the timeshare industry for 10 years, and some regulatory changes affected our business, forced us out. And we went through some tough times. We lost everything we ever earned in the stock market in 2009, and it was almost like starting all over again. And the first swing at bat was a complete disaster. And maybe like some of you out there, you doubted yourself, or I doubted myself, maybe like you've doubted yourself. And we went 6 months and we ended up spending more money than we made. And I questioned whether I should really be in this industry at all, or whether I was a MLM has-been, that just had success way back in the 90s. But thank goodness I didn't quit, because I never would have found this opportunity and never would have been able to live a lifelong dream of mine, which was to be a 7-figure MLM earner. It didn't seem possible. It didn't seem real. I always, ever since I first got introduced to the industry of network marketing, wanted to be one of those people up on stage and being recognized. And maybe like some of you, I just never thought that it was going to happen. And I am mentioning that to you now because what I believe is that average marketers like myself that are willing to work hard can have exceptional, way beyond normal results, success, and income if they find the right opportunity, the right timing with products that are hot, sexy, unique, and different than anything else out there, and no competition. Because the bottom line is, without those things being in place, I never would have been able to achieve this level of success, and neither would 5 of the people on my team that have also achieved 7-figure incomes in the last 12 months. Now, I am not making any promises, and the only thing I can promise is if you don't do anything with this opportunity, you won't make anything. But the fact that other people have done it proves that it is possible. And if other people have done it, then you can do it if you put your head down and take advantage of the opportunity. And I'm going to go right into a screen share because I want to share with you what is so special that sets this opportunity apart from anything you've ever seen before in the network marketing industry. So, with that, get paid when other people play. Now, how does that sound to you? How would you like to get paid when other people play games, play at the casino, play sports? I like the sounds of that. And you know what? There's a gentleman you might know named Mr. Warren Buffett. Now, he says to make a fortune, you have to be in front of a trend, not in the middle and not at the end. Well, what would Mr. Warren Buffett think if we showed him an opportunity to get in front of 5 major trends? I think we'd have his approval. And these are some of the people whose lives have been forever changed. Mr. Dennis DeVoren, a friend of mine for 15 years, 15-year losing streak in this industry. He was in the No Friends Left Club. Many of us have been there before. And right before he found this opportunity, he lost his house, he lost his car, he lost his wife, and he didn't have 2 dimes to rub together. But nobody's laughing at Dennis now because he's a 7-figure earner with this company. And this is Mr. Tony Adamy. And he was slaving for corporate America. And if you've had a job, you know they only pay you just enough to get by and no more. So when he got laid off, he ran out of money. And like Dennis, he didn't have 2 dimes to rub together. And he's gone on to have the most success in his entire career, multiple 6-figure earner, and never ever did this in network marketing before. Jason Sin, this gentleman is a Korean American. He was made fun of all of his life for his height. And now he stands up on stage at the major events that we have and says, I am taller than all of you when I stand on my wallet. And he is, because he's achieved 7-figure earnings with our company. And Elijah, this young gentleman went through personal tragedy, lost a daughter in major custody battles, had no money left, had no confidence left, and he's been able to turn his whole life around. Just moved into a sky-rise apartment overlooking Disneyland, and you know, is living his dream, 6-figure earner with our company. And of course, this is Dave, who's, you know, high school dropout, worked many menial jobs, and he's now a 7-figure earner with this company. And certainly not everybody's going to achieve that, but these are some of the people that have worked very hard, and it's rewarding them very richly. Now let's talk about the 5 major global trends that have never been done in network marketing history. This sets you apart and gives you a massive advantage in the marketplace. We're involved with multi-trillion-dollar industries. So some of those include social games. Social games is a $13 million industry, projected to be $85 million. Companies like Double Down do $500 million a year. Facebook did $9 billion last year, internet games alone. Social media technology, this is a $300 million industry, the largest industry on earth. Facebook just bought a company called WhatsApp, a social app, for $19 billion. When in the history of the world have you heard of a business being purchased for $19 billion, much less a social app? And I'm going to talk to you about the product we have that's light years ahead of the rest. We have got online sports. This is a $1 trillion industry nobody else is doing, and that is a no-brainer. Sports, $1 trillion industry, get out of the way. We'll be talking about that. We have got music and video apps. There's a company called let's see, iTunes, maybe you've heard of them, that does 35 million a day. Not a week and not a month and not a year, but a day. So these are some of the areas that we're going into, and we're going to talk about a few more. So let's start with social media technology. Every one of us is on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. But do they pay you? My gosh, how many of us would have made a fortune if they actually paid us? How would you like to be paid by your social media? Well, with our product, it is like Facebook, but on steroids. It is web-based. It's easy to use. It's got all of the features of Facebook, except that you could do video chats with up to 10 people, live broadcast to thousands of people. They've got blogging where you can share everything about everything you love with the world. They've got classified sections. They've got a pop-out feature that's coming out where you can literally pop out of the computer screen and reach out to your consumers in a very interactive 3D way and say, hey guys, we've got a sale this weekend, ladies, 2 for 1 bikinis. And the ladies will be all over it. This is only a few of the incredible features. In a matter of a few days, there's 12,000 people that have joined this platform and over 300,000 hits already. Now let's talk about one of the fastest growing industries on the internet, which is online gaming. This is a $50 billion industry projected to be $150 billion. How would you like the little piece of that action? I know I would, and I do get paid when other people play. And we have a partnership with a private online casino overseas where our international customers can go into a playing environment with live dealers, with all the sights and sounds of a casino, while the beautiful gals spin the roulette wheel and shuffle the cards and talk to you. And this is beyond exciting, beyond convenient, and this is where the online casinos are moving. Land-based casinos are actually being sold out. Even here in the U.S., Caesars just sold 4 of their land-based casinos for $2.2 billion, and they've said they're going to put every single dime, effort, energy into online gaming. Now, online gaming is not legal in the U.S. yet, but overseas, this is a thriving industry. Now, along with the online casino, we have a private sports book overseas partnership. And in this private sports book, our international customers can go in and they can bet on all of their favorite sports like football and baseball and auto racing and basketball, golf, and it is a beautiful sports book. I'm hearing rave reviews about this from the overseas markets. And do you know how huge this is? Well, do you know that $10 to $12 billion was wagered last year on the Super Bowl worldwide? Did you know $187 million was spent betting on the Kentucky Derby just here in the U.S. with Las Vegas casinos? What about the billions that was wagered on the World Cup? How would you like to get a little piece of that action? My gosh, the events that the money that is bet on is unimaginable. Like the $300 million that is spent on the Grand National and $600 million with the Cheltenham Festival, which are horse races overseas if you're not familiar. So how would you like a little slice of that action? You get paid when other people play. Now let's talk about online games. This is a growing area, projected to be $85 billion in the coming years. And every one of us have got invitations to Farmville. Maybe you've played these games. I go home to visit my mom. She does not get off the computer with these games. People are addicted. And we've got a beautiful social casino right here in the U.S. It's perfectly legal where you can play for tokens. You can give tokens away to your customers. And when they buy tokens, you get paid when other people play. I'm loving the sound of that theme. So let's see. Let's talk about the packages that you can get started with. We've got a player for $249. We've got a high roller for $749, and we've got a VIP for $14.99. Now, the VIP is going to get you the benefit of sharing in 50% of the sports book profits with our overseas partner. So you're going to share in 50% of those bets placed among the other VIPs in the company. You're going to get also 240,000 tokens. Somebody just came on the Hangout. Thank you. Could you please mute yourself? You're also going to get 240,000 tokens for the games. And in addition to that, you're going to get some additional benefits in the marketing plan we're going to talk about. You're going to get all of the bells and whistles for the social media platform that we talked about. So you're going to get extra features and extra bandwidth. Now, if you come in as a high roller, you're going to get 160,000 tokens and a player 80,000. we'll go over some of the benefits of the marketing plan. One thing that I want to keep in mind is that in 9 days, we've got some other things that are coming out that will be bigger and more exciting than even the areas we are already in. I think everybody is going to be stunned at the 2 brand new major markets we're going into. And there are going to be some benefits for getting in at the VIP level. So we pay on fast start bonuses. That means you get a 10% fast start on whatever starter package you sell. And that means if you sell a VIP package, you make $150, high roller $75, player $25, paid out immediately. And we have a binary income that's paid weekly. And binary simply means that you get one on your left and one on your right. Your sponsor only has one on the left, one on the right. That means that every single other person that comes on board is going to go underneath you. That means you get a lot of help, and your upline is going to help you cycle. And when you get 300 BV on the left, 300 BV on the right, you're going to earn 60 per cycle as a VIP, 50 per cycle as a high roller, and 40 per cycle as a player. And you could earn up to $35,000 per week or $1.8 million in binary income per year. And we have had people max out this comp plan starting in the very second month of operation. Matching bonuses, all of those binary cycle checks for every single person in your group, you're going to match. How does that sound? If you've never been paid what you're worth, you are going to get paid what you're worth with a matching bonus plan. Half of the income we've made has come from these matching bonuses that we're paid out on a whopping 5 generations. So let me explain. If you bring in a gentleman that maxes out the binary comp plan, well, you're going to match that income, 20% of it. Not only that, but every single other person that they bring in, like the 50 people Dennis DeVoren brought in, you're going to make 15% on each of them. And what about, say, the 100 people Mr. Tony Adamy brought in? You're going to match a 10% on all of them, 10% on the people they bring in, 10% on the people they bring in, if you are getting paid on all 5 generations. Now, as a high roller, you're going to get 1 generation, and as a VIP, 3 generations with the ability to very easily get to 5. So I'm going to just mention this very quickly. Rapid Rewards is only something available for the VIPs, and we can explain this to you in greater detail, but this is a way for VIPs to go from 3 generations to 5 generations on up to 9 months. So we're going to talk to you more about that. Leadership bonuses, these are big, fat, whopping bonuses that we pay out whenever you cycle a whole lot of times. We've paid out over $2 million in leadership bonuses. We have hundreds of people that have hit the levels of bronze, silver, gold, ruby, emerald, and the race to diamond is on, because you can see what the one-time cash bonus is for diamond and how many 2-family working homes would work an entire lifetime to retire with $500,000. You can get that with our company for a 1 big whopping fast start bonus. So leadership pools, this is just an extra 25% of customer entertainment revenue that's going to get paid out to everybody that hits the level of silver, gold, ruby, emerald, and diamond. And that is in addition to the 50% being shared among the VIPs. So 75% of all of our customer revenue is being paid back out to you in the field. And we're a customer-driven company. We get many customers with all of our areas of online play. So let the fun begin, because I can hardly wait. And with that, we're going to go right to some people that I'm having a whole lot of fun with. And so much fun, as a matter of fact, that one of these gals has stayed up till, I guess it's 3:20 in the morning, her time in Greece. And I call this lady Mandy the Machine, because she's still up working. And she, by chance of a little social media introduction to wish somebody a happy birthday, somehow got a group of Irish folks that led to a couple 100,000 in business, and it's in the first 30 days. It's been crazy. And congratulations, Mandy. Thank you for staying up so long. If you could share with everybody this adventure it's been for you.
Thank you, Faraday. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm originally from the UK, and I'm living on a Greek island. And, you know, I should say to people, you don't have to stay up until 3 in the morning, but it's my business choice. I get to spend the days out on the, you know, at the beach, out at the sea, out on the boat, and then I can choose the hours that I want to work my business. So unlike a job which demands it, you're 9 to 5, you can select your time here. And as Faraday said, yeah, I was on Skype, and you get these messages, say, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday, and it happened to be the same day as my birthday, and I saw this guy that I had came across a couple of times before, and I knew that he was into network marketing, and I wished him a happy birthday, and I put a little message saying, I know that you're driven to succeed, the same as myself. It must be to do with, you know, being born on this particular day. Let me know if you're open at looking at a business opportunity. And he took one look, he joined, and that was the beginning of Ireland just opening up. I think there was 106 others that joined that month, and absolutely flying. So, I mean, I've got people in my team, Australia, the UK, across Europe, but Ireland has really, really boomed. It's like my baby. So having a great time, and I mean, when it comes to the compensation plan, I say to people, there's a lot to learn, but once you're earning, it's all explained as you receive the money. 9 times out of 10, you earn more than you anticipate. It's absolutely phenomenal. So don't get caught up in the I need to know it all. It is so straightforward, such a simplistic system, and anyone can do this. I mean, if I can do it from this Greek island where I don't even have broadband, I'm picking up an internet signal from a mountain, I haven't got a landline phone. If you can, you know, operate a business and be successful from almost like primitive circumstance, you can do it from anywhere. So thank you very much, Faraday. Back to you.
Thank you, and thanks for mentioning that, Mandy. Do you know that I didn't even know the compensation plan for the first 30 days of the business? So you don't need to know every single little thing getting started. It wasn't until the checks were so like ridiculous that I actually had to figure out how I was getting paid. And you know, isn't that the truth, Patricia? And Patricia is able, you know, to stay home and take care of 5 kids, 2 with special needs, and I got to meet them this past Friday, and she is a superwoman. And I saw her working at her beach office today. Congratulations, and Patricia, my hat's off to you, because you're amazing at everything you do.
Thank you, Faraday. You know, it's funny. I just have so much love, and I just love people, and I love children, and it just kind of worked out great that I ended up with so many, because I never anticipated that, that's for certain. But I absolutely love this industry because, you know, I don't have to sit at home and do my business. I don't have to go to a building away from my family, away from my children. You know, like today, I went to my very favorite office, which is this really amazing park that just happens to be right on the beach. And the kids can play and enjoy themselves, and I can be on the phone, I can be talking to other families that are at the beach, and it's a good time for everybody. And it's not like work at all, it's more like, you know, just having fun, and that's what this is all about. You know, it doesn't have to be hard, it doesn't have to feel like work, you're just, you know, sharing the opportunity with other people because it's changing your life, so you want to change everyone else's life too, and it's so easy. And the games are so exciting, and my whole family's getting into it. I mean, Dom, what did you think of the games?
Great.
What's your favorite game?
Sandal game.
And what do you think of this team?
This team rocks. Join Mom Seed.
And what's your favorite thing about what we do?
I love the money.
Dominic has got the most amazing view on everything, and I think he's 100% right. Don't you?
Absolutely, absolutely. And Donna, you know, we think you rock too. You rock too. And thank you, Patricia. I saw Shamisha. I'm not sure. Is that Suzanne Kwong? Okay, I'm not sure if that was. I had invited another, you know, Suzanne the Bulldog on, but all I see is a blue dot. So let's go to Dave, who's worked a number of menial labor jobs in his past. He's a high school dropout, has exceeded all of his family's, everybody's expectations, everybody that made fun of him, and now he's a seven-figure earner, and we're very proud of you, Mr. Dave Manning.
Thanks so much, Faraday. You know, it's really unbelievable as I look back over the last year, how quick it goes. Think about it this year, how fast it's gone for you. We're going into the fall quarter. So if things aren't moving so great for you, you might want to really pay attention to what you just saw here tonight, because all we're doing is teaching people how to cash in on something they're already doing. It's totally exciting, innovating, and unbelievably, and the people's dreams that are coming true are incredible with what's happening. So, you know, we're a week away from blasting out our birthday bash, where we're going to finish launching out a couple new products. We're about 8 days away from an absolute massive explosion on top of already what we've already done in the very first year. So if you like anything that you saw here previously, what you'll want to do is get back with that individual that got you here tonight. Hit that link down below. There's a Getting Started button down below. And what you want to do is get yourself positioned, because timing's everything right now and absolutely critical for everything that's going on. And with that, I just want to wish everybody the best. We look forward to working with you. We look forward to seeing you all around the world. And back to you, Faraday. Thanks so much. Thank you so much, panel.
And thank you, Dave. Thank you, panel. But most of all, thank you for caring enough about yourself to check out this opportunity. Because I guarantee you will never find anything else like this, with exclusives in 5 major global trends. I've been around the industry and I've seen a lot, and I've passed up opportunity. I've let it pass me by. Don't do that. You know, 6 months later, a year later, I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I miss that? I was right there. 5 major global trends. Exclusive. You're not going to find it. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We're here to 100% support you, to train you, to embrace you, and we'll show you everything you need to be successful. So get back to that person that cared about you to direct you to this hangout. Or if you see a Getting Started button below, just take the leap of faith, click on that button, and get started, because you can get started with us right now. And timing is money. Every single day you wait, there's a Dave Manning, there's a Mandy, there's a Patricia, there's another me coming on board, and they could just be coming underneath you. So just do it, and you can be with us on the very next hangout. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.